day 10. Yeah, another day of doing the melodies. The vocals, I couldn't really sing today because I've got like a blocked nose. So hopefully I have a clear nose tomorrow, and yeah, I can sing properly. My voice sounds fine. If not, I guess we're at a roadblock where we have to wait till my voice is fine. But I think I'll be able to start recording the vocals tomorrow, which is good. Yeah, more of the same really. I just re-recorded the last guitar part of the song. I didn't think the ending was very good, so I just re-recorded that, and then I did some more string melodies in the backing arrangement. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Went to the gym. Yeah, I need to start going to bed earlier, and also I want to start reading a lot more. And I keep saying about my evening routine, and I still think I haven't really been changing that, so I need to focus on that a lot more. I've just been kind of so caught up in like writing this song that like anything outside of me making the song has been like kind of put aside. I'm just like very laser focused on recording this song at the moment. But yeah, we're heading in the right direction. Hopefully, I don't know when it's gonna be done, I can't lie. It'll definitely be done next week. The goal was to have it done by Sunday, but the recording took a lot longer than expected in terms of the backing arrangement. In an ideal world, the vocals are done tomorrow or Saturday, but I doubt it. Also, I need to start posting these. I haven't posted any of them yet, so yeah, there's that too. But yeah, so for the time being, just keep focusing on the new song, and yeah, more of the same really. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be a long album process. Usually I have some like thoughts to talk about, but recently I haven't, just because like I said, I've been so focused on the new album, the new song I'm recording. Haven't really had time to kind of like ponder and stuff, and also I haven't been reading either, which is bad, because usually that kind of conjures up some thoughts I can talk about. But yeah, it's pretty much the same as yesterday. A lot of melodies written, a lot of guitar parts recorded, and yeah, I got a new haircut, like I said. But yeah, more of the same tomorrow. Vocals before I go to work, and then vocals on Saturday as well. And yeah. Also, oh yeah, I guess maybe I'm so talk. My friend at the gym said something quite interesting. In the sense of, he said you don't need to suffer as much as you do. It kind of sat with me a bit, because I think a lot of the time I do think that pain and like discomfort means that you're doing a good job. Like if I find something really like easy or like very you know, like comfortable doing in terms of like any work with music, I don't see it as like hard work. Whereas if you think about it, it's kind of the same. Like the way I see it is like, say if I spend like 10 hours really grinding work, like really grinding music, and I really hated it, that would be seen as a good day to me. That would be seen as a day I really pushed. But if I did the same work, but I really enjoyed it, but it's the same work, I would see that I wouldn't really value as much as the day I I didn't like it. And yeah, that does make sense to an extent, because you are showing discipline and you're showing grit to kind of continue going no matter what. But it's like I only value that rather than valuing both. And it is interesting because like a lot of my songs are sad. So do I see this like sadness and suffering as like my identity? Do I kind of cling on to like this kind of sadness and like whatever, because that's what I write about my songs and I have nothing else to write about? if you think about it like that. But he is right to an extent, because I do like kind of not crave suffering, but I do kind of I don't know how to explain it, but maybe I don't need to suffer, because a lot of times the way I think of it is like, oh, you suffering means that you're putting in the work, you're really, you're really hard working. So I kind of like not chase it, but kind of anticipate it and think that that's a good thing. And yeah, like I said, it can be a good thing if you just continue like putting in the work no matter what. But it doesn't always have to be a state of suffering in order to be fulfilled. Yeah, so I found that interesting. I was thinking about that quite a bit, because I do kind of value that suffering. Like that's the only way for me to kind of measure if I'm working hard or not, which I don't think that's really the case. It can, it does show a sign of discipline to do that, no matter what, but it shouldn't be the only way for me to value the quality of my work. Like I said, there's a 10-hour day where I'm really enjoying it, and there's a 10-hour day where I'm not enjoying it. Yeah, I could probably value the day that I'm not enjoying it more because I did it even though I didn't want to. But there's still beauty in the days where I really enjoyed making music and I really enjoyed writing the song. Like the quality of the work is still, the quality of work's probably better in the day I did enjoy it than the day I didn't. And I feel like just in life I kind of dwell on these like, I don't know, I just get in my head a lot. But again, is that because my identity in my music is pain and sadness, or yeah. I don't even mean it like, I don't really mean it in like a woe is me kind of way, but yeah, it does feel like I kind of latch onto suffering for whatever reason. It's like I value it for some reason. Like we have such a finite time on Earth. Surely the best way to kind of make the most out of that time is to not. like I saw a comment on like a YouTube video where the guy was like really had like such a doomed mindset, like, oh, life is shit, life will always be shit. And the guy in the comment was like, oh yes, what a great way to think about my life. Like, what a great mindset to have. What did he say? He was like, what a great mindset to have with my life, even though I have such a finite amount of time. I found that interesting because it's true. Like, oh yes, what a great mindset to have. Life is precious, and yet that guy was like had like such a doomed mindset, such like a like I don't know. I can't stand the mindset of life is doomed, life is this. Like I just think it's such a bad way of thinking, what a fixed way of living. And yeah, you can have bad circumstances, but yeah, in that instance, the guy was like, he was like my age, and he was thinking like, he had such like a bad perspective of life, like such a doomed and like, it's like life had already been set out for him. He's like in his 20s, and it's just, I don't know. I've never really understood that way of thinking. But yeah, like what finite amount of time we have on this earth, why not kind of have a hopeful mentality? I know it's easier said than done. I know it's not, because I'm the same. I really am the same. Not in terms of a doomed mindset. I think I'm a very optimistic person. I think the delusion that I have for me to be the best, for me to succeed in music, is probably the reason why I'm here. Probably the reason why I'm still doing it, because I believe in myself so much. And to me, I don't even see it as delusional, but I call it delusional because I can see why other people would think that. So I just call it delusional optimism, because I believe that I'm going to succeed at everything I want to. But I'm saying more in the mindset of that I have, in terms of I get in my head a lot, I overthink a lot of things, I worry about things I don't need to be worried about, and it's just like, well, why? Why? Especially when life is so short. But we don't realise that until it's all gone. Yeah. You know, people just get into these routine of things. They do the same thing every day, and they just let life fly by, and they forget the whole point of living, and they never do the things they've always wanted to do in life. And because it's always, you know, when this happens, I'll start doing that when this happens. But life is way too short, man. So yeah, I need to work on that a lot more, about kind of just getting in my head too much about things, and maybe to stop, like, yeah, you can chase discomfort, you can chase suffering, but don't make it your identity, which I don't think I'm doing. I feel like I'm not, but when I'm on my own, sometimes maybe I do. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, tomorrow, vocal start, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye.